I want to show everybody, but Rat in a Cage. Here it is right here, Rat in a Cage. If you guys never, matter of fact, if you guys never seen this, yeah, he told me he's been working on this for quite some time. I've seen people getting upset, screaming, yelling at him, saying, "Oh, you're stretching this out. You're never gonna release it. You say you're gonna drop it this day, and it never comes." You have to be really careful when you're reporting a story like this, where you're it's not slander if you have proof, but you have to be really careful you get everything, you get all your facts right. So let's check this out. One of my favorites, man. Mike Russel, good friend of ours.
Shut your mouth. Ali Abdel Aziz. Mad terrorist. Terrorist snitch. Ali. I know a lot about you as well, you mad rat. I know a lot about you as well. You keep your mouth shut, kid. I could go into heavy detail. And I will go into heavy detail. He was pulled off of a flight going from Cairo, Egypt to New York City on September 11, 2001.
The flight was for...
So, the freaking neighbors riding freaking bikes. But in case you guys don't know, this was a huge controversial story. And if you look at all the fighters that Ali has signed, man, he does an amazing job. Don't get me wrong. He does an amazing job as a manager. If you're a fighter, I'm not, oh man, I'm going to kill my neighbor. Well, how about we don't drive a fucking 50cc motorbike up the road when you're fucking 40 years old, right? How about that? Welcome to the city, kids. But in case you guys don't know who Ali Abdel Aziz is, you're probably not paying attention to MMA at all. But this is what bothers me, man. This is exactly what bothers me. As an American, especially living so close to New York, this piece of information, where there is actual proof, is so disturbing. I've met Ali Abdel Aziz backstage at Madison Square Garden, just briefly walking by the hallway, said hello. He said hello. He was with all the fighters. That's about it. Very nice guy. Doesn't take away this piece of information. I would never want to associate with somebody like this. And a lot of media members, a lot of fighters will not talk about Ali Abdel Aziz. He's the Voldemort of MMA. You do not say his name because it could mess up your career. He knows a lot of people. He manages a lot of fight, a lot of big UFC champions. But this piece of information, man, I give Mike Russel so much credit for doing this because not many people would, man. Not many people would. So check this piece of information out. And look at all this. He has all the documents. He has all the documents. This took him so long to put together. Check this out. And the phone call you're about to hear is of the girl he was with on September 11th, who apparently dropped him off at the airport. And wait till you hear what happened right after.
Pulled off of a flight going from Cairo, Egypt to New York City on September 11, 2001.
The flight was for September 11th. And that's the day we were to fly home. Got in a cab, went to the airport. As we were arriving at the airport, Robert went ahead into the airport while I stayed in the cab and he got everything. That's when the attacks happened, is when we were at the airport getting ready to depart.
So you heard her call him Robert, correct?
To the United States. Robert came running out of the airport saying, put the bags back, go, go. And then a mob of people came out of the airport after him.
He was caught with 5 passports in his possession.
5 passports. 5 passports.
Where does Robert Britain?
He turned informant and turned on the people that he was working with.
And I kind of put my anger and hatred toward the United States law enforcement for convincing my family that I was involved with a terrorist organization. I put all that on him.
I don't even know how that man is in this fucking country.
So stay tuned for that. RealFightStories.com. Mike Russel, man. Shout out Mike Russel, bro. Everyone remembers where they were on September 11th. Ali Abdel Aziz was booked as Robert Britton on a flight from Cairo to New York City with a stolen U.S. passport. Here's the rest of the story Conor McGregor was referring to soon in my upcoming investigation podcast at RealFightStories.com. No, I'm gonna reach out to Mike Russell. Man, it takes balls to do something like this, bro. And it's one of the biggest stories in MMA, but you don't hear anybody covering it. You hear nobody. ESPN doesn't talk about it. No one talks about this at all. Ooh, it looks like he has a couple of things up. Okay, these are older. 2017, 2016, 2015. Ali Abdel Aziz interview with Ariel Helwani. Video and transcription of bizarre Ali Abdel Aziz. 2015. Huh. Rat in a cage. This is the biggest story that everyone does talk about surrounding Ali Abdel Aziz. If you haven't read this, I really suggest you reading it because it's one of the best pieces of journalism I have ever read. And you will hear everybody from Ariel Helwani to Luke Thomas, everybody praise the work that he did on Rat in a Cage. I really want to check this out really quick, guys.